Yes or no?
Would you rather live forever or be a billionaire?
Be a billionaire.
I'd rather be a billionaire. Always skip breakfast or always skip lunch? I already skip breakfast.
Yeah, I already skipped breakfast.
Be able to fly or be...
What if I say
There is a secret.
Animals that'll probably be gone by 2025. No, don't be sad, bro. Please. No, not pandas, dude. You can't take...
Yo, bro, it's Lost Goal Wins. Finish that. Yeah. Let's go, bro. We won. Hey, bro, why are you doing a cartwheel? It's not that deep. Yo, bro. Do you remember when I scored in his Lost Goal Wins yesterday to win the game?
It was a tap-in, Zane.
Bro, do you remember my goal last year when his Lost Goal Wins?
pink or black?
With this.
Find your flow. Build with Lego bricks. Adults welcome.
Your hair, bro.
I was biting
Too
your
much
mouth.
wind.
Food.
Cat food. Let's get it.
Let's
get it. Let's get it. Go. You good, bro?
Oh, no.
Are you a little stuck?
Let's get it. Let's go.
You're going the wrong way.
Oh my God, he's starving. Here you go, buddy. Oh, you. Open it up and put it right there.
The best for last. You want some food, little man? Oh, he's nervous. That's for you.
So already finished.
Oh, we got the cats over here. Hey, kitties. Oh, wow, you are beautiful. Black and white. Oh my God, so many beautiful cats.
Put it down there. Yeah.
That's for you, okay?
for you, buddy.
That's for you. Enjoy. Look at her just chilling. How's life? Yeah, I feel the same way. I feel the same way. Give her some treats. She deserves it. Can you say hi to the royalty family?
Oh.
Yeah. Oh my God, those eyes.
Beautiful
So
eyes.
gorgeous. Wow, so beautiful.
She was dumped in a box on the side of the road.
She was what?
She was dumped with the other one, their siblings, in a cardboard box on the side of the road.
No, stop it.
And then the people who found it, they didn't know where to go, so they brought it here.
Oh my God, you deserve better than that.
Sad.
We're here to help you out, okay?
beautiful.
You're so amazing. All right, we're gonna play a quick game. There is a cat somewhere, and I can't tell you where it's at, but you guys gotta find out where it is. Does anyone have any idea where I'm looking?
I can never know.
Okay, I can't say anything. That's not a cat. That's a statue.
It's a statue,
That's a
yeah.
statue. What are you doing up there?
Royalty family, as we said before, we are here to save Toby's life. So we're gonna be donating $1,000 for her surgery, and I hope that she gets better and she can get adopted very soon.
Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate all your support and also all the donations that you brought today. That means so much to me to, see people really giving back to all the animals in need. So thank you guys so much.
Thank you so much. This is for you.
Thank you so much.
When you Google Iraq, the first thing you see is this. You see war, terrorism, guns, danger. It's kind of the last place you think of as a tourist destination. But today, I came to Iraq to show you the Iraq beyond the war. The new Iraq that people haven't heard about and you probably won't see in the news.
Listen, the Iraq is danger country, but you see that the Iraq is...
Safe.
You say that. Yeah.
Safe.
Safe country.
We think Iraq has no tourism because tourists were banned for 40 years. But now, for the first time in a long time, they have visa on arrival. We think as women, we have to cover up because it's a Muslim country. But we only had to at some mosques or very religious cities. All right, my friends, we are wearing what is this called?
Abaya.
A very intense abaya. I had to wear gloves because my nails are not allowed to be painted in the shrine. Otherwise, you can dress how you want. I thought they might not like me because I'm American. But the first thing the Border Patrol said to me was,
Welcome to Iraq.
"Thank you." I thought it would be full of military and checkpoints, and it was. but they were very friendly. This is a gift from you? Thank you, shukran. It's very nice. Thank you so much. People think women are probably at home, but I saw them out running their own businesses. Wow, she made this. Wow. I thought people would not want to be on camera. And while some women were shy, a lot of people loved the camera and asked for photos and selfies. Say hi! I thought there would be no parties, but we had the time of our lives, singing and dancing at rap concerts. And now we are at a kite festival. Yes, indeed, a kite festival. As a vegetarian, I was worried there would be no vegetarian food. And to be honest, there wasn't a lot. But I had one of the best falafel sandwiches of my life with a delicious local mango sauce called amba. This is delicious. This is the best food I've had in Iraq so far. And it was 35 cents. I thought people might be suspicious of foreigners, but I was invited for lunch over and over.
Elena, you invited my house, please, for lunch.
Wow, that was great. Thank you. People I met once came all the way to my hotel just to give me gifts. They gave me these presents. They're very cute. All these rings. Thank you for the gifts. Very nice. And women I didn't know at all fixed my hijab for me when they saw me struggling with it. They don't want to be on camera, but they're helping me with my hijab. People said I wouldn't be safe. But when our car broke down, I actually hitchhiked, and so many people stopped to help immediately. Car broke down, and so I pulled over another car, and now we are hitchhiking to the world's one of the most ancient cities, and we have a nice new friend, right? Mohammed. I thought I would just see ruins because of the war, but instead, I saw the most unbelievably beautiful mosques and amazing places, like the marshlands filled with water. Ancient Babylon. Guys, this is a giant labyrinth. Can we do it? Or maze. You want to do it? Yeah, actually, I love mazes. See you in 5 hours. And the biggest active cemetery in the world. But like in many countries, the best part of Iraq was its generous, open, and friendly people. So yes, you should be careful of Iraq, but not because it's dangerous, but because once you get there, you might want to stay forever. Adios, me gusta, and I'll see you in Iraq.
Hos Momondo kan du nu se om flypris.
This mother raised 65 kids, and she is just 36 years old. Who is she, and how is this even possible? For the first time ever, I am proud to present the incredible story of Maggie.
Hi, Nath Bailey. My name is Maggie Doyne.
When Maggie was just 18, she was backpacking through Nepal when this happened.
I saw a young girl by a river who should have been in school. school, but instead of reading books, she was breaking rocks to earn a living.
In Nepal, breaking rocks is a way to earn extra money, and this broke Maggie's heart. So she decided to do something about it.
I called my parents and asked them to send me all of the money that I had in my savings. It was money I had earned from babysitting, and then I paid for her to go to school.
Her money put one kid in school, but that was not enough. Soon she realized kids need school and a home.
Every year there are thousands of children in Nepal who end up without family or a place to call home. And when we saw the conditions that children were living in, we knew we had to do something.
So she adopted kids in her home. One kid after another, and 17 years later, Maggie adopted more than 65 kids in her own home. 65 kids that you can see that need food, water, shelter, education, and attention every single day, and she provides them with all of that.
I definitely did not raise all of these kids on my own. I've had a lot of help from day one.
Hi, I am To Maggie, and I have been a team for 17 years.
None of this would be possible without Tope, our local community, and our entire parenting team.
And she didn't stop there. She spent more money to build a local school, health clinic, and a community center right in the heart of Nepal. Her work energized everyone around her. Aunties and uncles and neighbors all came to help.
Pity is not the answer. Investment is. Investment in time, investment in energy, investment in communities, and in people.
Maggie could have just donated a bunch of money, took a bunch of selfies, put them on social media, and moved on. But she didn't. What started off as a backpacking trip is now a full foundation called Blink Now that touched more than 50,000 lives. People like Maggie are the reason humanity is good.
Who's ready to hatch some
It's really hard to look back on it now and go, what on earth happened?
You hear that? That is the sound of hearts breaking all around the world.
She's becoming a royal rock star.
And then...
You will hate this country if you smoke. And you will love this country if you don't smoke. Because this country bans smoking inside and outside. Welcome to Singapore. Here, in this entire 3-kilometer district, which is in the heart of the city, smoking is banned. In this busy shopping area, you can only light a cigarette in tiny, tiny boxes that are clearly marked.
This guy gets paid to smell people's breath, but not just any breath, bad breath.
Hi, I'm Mel Rosenberg, and I fix bad breath.
Mel is a microbiology professor at Tel Aviv University, and he saw a big problem. 1 in 4 people suffer from bad breath. Not because people don't brush their teeth, but because of bacteria. To solve this problem, Mel had to do
I was banned from entering this specific country because of my Israeli passport, but I really wanted to see it. So, I went and bought another passport from a Caribbean country for $150,000 to show you this country. Welcome to Malaysia! This country is unique. 1, the prices. Everything here is affordable. 2, the food. I got into Harvard University.
This hill looks like it's going down. But when we put our car on neutral, the car didn't go down. It went up. When we dropped water, it went up. And when I kept a football on the slope, it rolled up. We ran up the mountain, it was easy. But when we ran down this mountain, it was hard. It felt like gravity just reversed itself. This is a mountain in Armenia that has an optical illusion. On this hill, we cannot see the horizon, so our eyes play.
I hate fur. Not this fur. This fur. The fur that people wear. I thought it was luxurious, soft.
Did you know that this book is...
I did not have sex before I got married, and this is why. I grew up hearing, don't have sex. If you have sex, you will lose your value. And I'm not the only one. In many countries, women are killed for having sex before marriage. But why are people so obsessed with virginity? You see, until 70 years ago, there were not really condoms or birth control pills. So if a woman had sex, she could get pregnant. Men wanted to make sure that the baby was really theirs to carry on their bloodline. If you weren't a virgin, you were judged and harassed by society. And believe it or not, this is still happening today. 5,000 women are killed every year in the name of honor killings. This needs to change. I hope to live in a world where every girl grows up knowing that she is more than her virginity. That's 1 minute. See you tomorrow. I did not have sex before I got married, and this is why. I grew up hearing, don't have sex. If you have sex, you will lose your value. And I'm not the only one. In many countries, women are killed for having sex.
This guy takes 4 million pictures of Earth every single day.
Hi, my name's Will. We've launched 200 satellites that image the entire Earth every day.
While working for NASA, Will...
Hold up! I have an important announcement. Today is the day that we launch... Every creator and every business needs NAS.io. It's the best way to manage your online community. And guess what?
This village produces the fastest runners in the world. This is the village of... Champions! Welcome to Eton, Kenya. This village has produced not one, not two, but dozens of winners. They break world records, win marathons, and These guys deliver 200,000 lunchboxes every day without using Google Maps. And they make almost zero mistakes. Who are they? And how do they do it?
Hi Nas Delhi, we are Mumbai Dabbawalas.
Every day, the Dabbawalas go to people's homes. They throw babies in pools, and parents pay them for it. Meet Jay and Jacqueline from Singapore. This couple decided to teach babies how to swim before they could even walk.
If the baby can support their neck, they are good to go.
But why? You see, most people don't know how to swim. Over 200,000 people die every year by drowning, and many of them are babies. And so, Jay and Jacqueline decided to build an entire swimming pool just to teach babies how to swim. This skill saves their lives, but also helps them read, learn, and move better. Because swimming helps babies create new brain cells. By taking a small risk, they made a big difference in the lives of children. They made water safe and fun for generations to come.
That's 1 minute. See you tomorrow.
They throw babies in pools.
These scientists are changing the sex of a chick. Golf is expensive. These balls cost $50. This costs $800. And this costs millions of dollars. That's why many people like me grow up and they cannot play golf. It's too inaccessible. So I came here to show you this. A huge container with 130,000 golf balls. These guys from...
This woman has flown 1 million miles on an airplane. This guy can beat a calculator.
What is 57,437 divided by 7?
8205.2857142857. Hi Nas Daily, I am Neelakanta Bhanu Prakash.
When Bhanu was a kid, he had an accident and spent a year in bed. So he did a lot of math games to keep his mind busy. He realized that if you train math muscles every day, you'll get better.
Doing complex calculations like this, including addition, subtraction, multiplication and division, all in my mind without using a pen.
Banu did math workouts for years until he became the fastest human calculator in the world. Now, he runs a company that helps over 2 million kids to be confident in math.
Welcome to Hanzo!
Banu's story is proof that your brain is like your muscle. If you give it enough training and nutrients, it can make magic. That's 1 minute. See you tomorrow. This guy can beat a calculator.
What is 57,437 divided by 7?
8205.2857142857. Hi Nas Daily, I am Neelakanta Bhanuprakash.
When Banu was a kid, in this country, people don't die.
How old are you?
92.
Here, the elderly don't rest in their bed. They jog in the park. Instead of living alone, they dance with friends. Instead of watching movies, they learn martial arts. Instead of retiring, they continue working. And instead of waiting to die, they enjoy their life. Welcome to China. Here, you see older people living like they're teenagers. Here, life ends when their heart stops beating. Until then, they live like they're... This is illegal.
This is the smartest drone in the world! Let me tell you why! It's open!
It's open!
Every 5 months, we run one class that's very...
I never buy silk. And this is the strange...
In this country, we found strange buildings. You might think they're giant golf balls or abandoned spaceships, but actually, they're tiny houses.
Welcome to Poland!
In the Netherlands, people live in these houses.
Hello, welcome to my home.
All the basics are there, like a bedroom, living room, and kitchen. But everything is round. Round windows, round bedrooms, round doors, and even round furniture. Even though
This woman flies an airplane with her feet.
Hi Nas Daily, I'm Jessica Cox.
Jessica was born without arms and has always dreamed of flying.
I wanted to be like Superwoman.
A lot of people told her that it was impossible to drive a plane without arms. But she never gave up on her dream, and now she's the world's first and only armless pilot. And it doesn't stop there. She is also the first armless person to hold a black belt in American Taekwondo. She drives, she types, and she even plays the piano, all with her feet. The only thing she will not do is this.
I refuse to use the words, I can't.
Jessica is proof that disability does not mean no ability.
You don't need arms to lift people up.
Thank you, Jessica, for inspiring all of us to say.
This country makes 40 million footballs every year, and nobody's talking about.
this brown man became the Prime Minister of the UK. That's crazy. What's next? Will a Japanese person become the leader of Australia? Well, I hope so. Finally, we are seeing more leaders chosen for who they are, for how they think, and for how they lead, not for how they look. That's how Obama became the first black president of the US. Najla became the first female prime minister in the Arab world. And now Rishi is the first Indian prime minister of the UK, and Sadiq is the first mayor of London from Pakistani descent. These moments in history teach us that anyone can become a leader, no matter how you look or where you come from. That's 1 minute. See you tomorrow. This guy has the world's strongest tongue.
Hi, my name is Sam, and my tongue is my superpower.
He can tell you the difference between 20 types of water. Yes, he can taste any of these waters and tell you the brand, where it's from, and what this water is made of.
So this is a very low mineral water, this is a medium low mineral water, and this is a very high mineral water.
Yeah, water. It doesn't just taste the same. Some people train to be wine experts.
This is the cleanest village in Asia. It's not in Japan. It's not in Singapore. It's in... I'll tell you later. Here, instead of dirty streets, you will see gorgeous gardens. Instead of pollution, you will see clear skies and clean water. And instead of trash, you will see beautiful handmade waste bins. This village stays clean because everyone believes in cleaning together. People clean before they go to work. Children clean on the weekends. And people turn their food trash into this beautiful soil. They work together to make sure that every person has a toilet and every person can read. This is the village of Molenong in India, where cleanliness is not a personal thing. It's languages are dying, and your language could be next. So this guy decided to do something about it.
Hi, Nas Daily. I'm Dr. Gregory Anderson.
Dr. Gregory is a language expert who saw languages disappear when other languages took over. That's why he started a project to keep languages alive. It's called
Living Tongues.
They go around the world to different communities and show them how to record native languages that very few people speak, using just a laptop, a phone, and a microphone. They collect the language and put it on the internet for everyone to learn or keep. In total,
This is the shortest woman in the world.
Hello dear, I am Jyoti.
Jyoti is as tall as a 2-year-old, even though she is 28 years old. She is 2 feet tall, so that means I am more than 3 times taller than her. Because she is short, sometimes she needs help to do simple things like climbing stairs or sitting in chairs. And while this may seem like a curse, Jyoti doesn't think so. Instead of looking at what she can't do, she focuses on what she can do.
Life is awesome.
Now she's an actress in many Hollywood shows. She travels the world to meet other special people like her. Jyoti loves her body, she loves her life, and she wants you to love yours too.
Now you are safe. Now you are body. Smile. Be confident.
Jyoti teaches us that sometimes our biggest challenges can become our greatest strengths. That's 1 minute. See you tomorrow. This is the shortest woman in the world.
Hello dear, I am Jyoti.
Jyoti is as tall as a 2.
In Japan, there is an island with more cats than humans. No matter where you go on the island, you will find cats on the roofs of homes.
Why are shipping containers? Let me ask you a question. Why is a wine bottle 750 milliliters? Why not 500? Well, it is because of path dependent. Do you know about the pot paradox? Let me explain.
I got married. Not to this guy, but to someone else 10 years ago. And even though some weddings can cost more than $50,000, I did it for only $1,500. And here's how you can too. 1. Collaborate with your friends. My friends helped me bake a cake and desserts. And another friend styled my hair for free. 2. Do things yourself. We made our own music playlist, and I did my own nails and makeup. And 3, find good deals. I found my dress secondhand for just $200. Plus, we traded video making skills for a photographer. Some people think that more money equals more memories, but there's also nothing wrong with saving that $50,000 for your education, your house, or your future with your partner. That's 1 minute. See you tomorrow.
This is the youngest kid in India to have a patent. She even met the Prime Minister of India. Vishalini is 7 years old only, but she invented a way to protect. Hey you! Do you want to come work with us? Seriously, we have a few chairs with your name on them. We are looking for somebody to help us. This is a scary statistic. Hand washing rates are going down. This is why a group of kids from around
This hotel in Singapore.
We found a country inside the US with its own currency, its own citizens, and even its own president. And it's not Joe Biden.
I am His Excellency President Kevin Baugh,
ruler of the micronation known as the Republic of Molossia.
Molossia is a micronation started by President Ba when he was only 15 years old. A micronation is a tiny country that anyone can start anytime, anywhere. Here in Molossia, they have their own flag, language, and even a time zone.
Which is 39 minutes ahead of Pacific time.
They even have their own currency called Valora, and it's not backed by gold or silver, but by cookie dough. I know all of this sounds like a joke, but trust me, it's not. President Ba's dream was to be president, so he created his own country, and now 32 people are his citizens. If President Ba was crazy enough to start a country, then you can be crazy enough to do whatever you want.
This is your invitation. Go do something crazy.
That's 1 minute. See you tomorrow. We found a country inside the US with its own currency, its own citizens, and even its own president.
This woman got married when she was just 13, and you will never guess where this happened. In the USA.
Hi, Nas Daily. My name is Naila Amin.
Naila is a US citizen, but she was forced to marry her cousin in Pakistan. Sadly, this still happens a lot in the US because of money, religion, and immigration.
People will do anything for a passport. Like for me, my parents arranged the marriage with my cousin so he could get a US passport.
Naila was able.
You know, there's a very sad thing. I met this like 12-year-old kid in one of the two countries. I'm not gonna say which. I met a 12-year-old kid, and he told me, I love your videos because I also want peace. And immediately, the people around him said, no, you can't say that. We want justice for ourselves, and we want to defeat the enemy. 1 year later, the kid was saying, I want to defeat the enemy. And that was the saddest thing I saw in my life. This is a tent in the middle of Dubai. Inside this tent, there is coffee, water, electricity. But what?
Did you know that McDonald's used to look like this? But now, it looks like this. Yes, and it's not just McDonald's. The entire world is slowly losing color. Let me tell you why. See, back in the day, the world used to be filled with vibrant colors. But now, it's all gray and boring because of brands. Yes, big brands used to have vibrant colored logos, but slowly switched to boring colors so that they can please a lot of people in a lot of countries. And naturally, everyone else also started switching to boring colors. But this needs to change because colors are important. They make us feel happy. They tell the world who we are. Without color, we won't have beautiful cities like this and food like this. The world needs more color, not less. So don't be afraid to add a little more color to your life. That's 1 minute. See you tomorrow.
This is the world's strongest printer.
I just discovered something crazy. If you go on Wikipedia, you can hardly find 5 stories about women. That's why this woman decided to do something about it.
Hi, I'm Dr. Jess Wade, and I'm on a mission to improve Wikipedia.
Dr. Jess Wade had the same problem like me. She was looking for the stories of other women scientists and couldn't find any. Even on Wikipedia, the place where any...
I found a woman who will beat you up if you abuse other women. She is 63 years old and she looks like this. For 24 years, Claudine was beaten up by her husband. But at the age of 50, she decided to finally leave him and become independent and strong. So she went to the gym to get stronger. She worked out for years, and now Claudine feels stronger than any other man. Now she helps the police to go find and arrest abusers all over her country. And believe me, abusive men are afraid of her. Claudine shouldn't have to be an iron lady to protect herself and other women. Let's build a world where women don't have to fight so much just to be respected by men. That's 1 minute. See you tomorrow.
What if I told you there is a country where schools love to teach kids chess? That's right. Here in the country of Armenia, schools and classrooms spend a lot of time teaching kids how to play chess because it teaches. Did you know that driving on the right in the UK is illegal? Yes, every country has crazy driving rules that you need to know about so that you don't get into an accident. But don't worry, today I'm gonna tell you about all of them. In Sweden,
Guys, I am here at the United Nations. And Bill, we have a problem.
Yes, we do.
We only have 8 years left before the year 2030. See, every country in the world agreed at the United Nations that by year 2030, we are going to end hunger, end poverty, and promote sustainability. And guess what? We are too slow.
Are we gonna hit the deadline?
Sadly, we're gonna miss. That's why I came here to show you these people. Him, her, them. We call them goalkeepers. They are working non-stop on the ground to promote. Guys, yesterday I learned something shocking. Dubai gives away free land. Yes, this land for free. Apparently, all citizens of Dubai can get free land to build a house. It's like 8,000 square feet in size. If they cannot afford to build. Guys, I am in a country where almost every car is a Chevrolet car. I kid you not. Look, Chevrolet. Look, Chevrolet, 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 Chevrolet. Welcome to Uzbekistan. For 27 years, the government only allowed one type of car to be sold here. They chose Chevrolet. This is how a monopoly.
Guys, this might be the shortest language in the world. It's not only short, it's even easier to learn than English. And it's spoken here in the country of Australia. It's called the Aussie slang.
G'day, mate. Welcome to Australia.
Let me show you. Instead of saying avocado, these guys say oh! Instead of sandwich,
Sanga.
McDonald's,
Macca's.
Definitely,
Defo.
Melbourne Cricket's ground, breakfast,
Brekkie.
And guess what they call a self-portrait picture? Yes, even the word selfie came from Australia. You can count on Australia to make every word sound different and shorten it. That's not all. Studies have also said that the reason Australians shorten their words is so they can look more friendly to people. That's crazy. So the next time you plan to visit Australia, just brush up on your Aussie. Let me ask you a question. Can you make music from a leaf? Well, what if I told you that these people can? Here in a remote village in Albania, we found a family that can turn any kind of leaf like this, and this into music. They can play anything from Michael Jackson to bird sounds to even police sirens. And for hundreds of years, this is the only family in Albania.
I never change my t-shirt. It looks like this for 5 years. But what does it even mean? See, there are only two people that know when you're about to die. God and Google. Google says on average, men in America live until 76 years. I am 30 years old. 30 out of 76 equals 40%. That is on average how much I have lived so far, and I have 60% left to live. This is a reminder for me that time is precious. So I shouldn't waste time doing things I don't want to do. I have been wearing this t-shirt for 5 years in a row. I know.
There is a hotel in Sweden that's completely made of ice, and it was built by this guy.
My name is Yngve Bergqvist.
Yngve is a guy who loves ice and who loves hotels. So he decided to make an ice hotel. He took ice from the nearby river, made giant bricks out of
I sent a hamburger to space for less than $1,000. Let me explain. Going to space is expensive. It costs millions. So my friends and I did something crazy. We bought a giant weather balloon, filled it with helium gas, and attached a box to it. Inside of it, we put a phone with a GPS, a GoPro camera, and for fun, we put a burger in front of it. Then we let the helium balloon float all the way up. It reached an altitude of 100,000 feet. At some point, the balloon pops, and we go to find the GoPro 100 miles away using the phone's GPS.
Stuck in the tree, I mean.
This is how you can film space for less than $1,000. That's 1 minute. See you tomorrow.
Did you know that there is only one country in the world with no government? They have no prime minister, no president, not even a king or queen. Let me tell you the story of the biggest political mess in the world. The country made of ice, also called Antarctica. It's the coldest place on Earth. This country has no government because it's not one country. It's actually 7. France, Argentina, Chile, Australia, New Zealand, Norway, and the UK all claim to own a part of it.
Did you know that you're not allowed to tip in China? Yes, every country has some strange customs that you should know about so you don't offend anyone. And today, I'm gonna tell you about all of them.
I'm offended and I have right.
In France, don't blow your nose in public, especially with a handkerchief. French people find it gross. In Japan, it's super rude if you don't finish all the food on your plate. But in Thailand or China, it's rude if you do finish your food. In Finland, standing with your arms crossed is super arrogant. It could even get you in a fight if you do it in a bar. In Italy, don't cut your pasta, drink cappuccino after lunch, or put pineapple on pizza if you don't want to make lifelong enemies. And in China, never ever tip. It might get the waiter in trouble with their employer because it implies they're not paid well enough. Every country has some little things they're sensitive about. But don't worry, if you're a good person, you'll make friends anywhere because kindness is the one language that everybody understands. That's 1 minute. See you tomorrow. Did you know that you're not allowed to tip in China? Yes, every country has some strange customs that you should know about so you don't offend anyone. And today, I'm gonna tell you about all of them.
I'm offended and I have right.
In France, don't blow your nose in public, especially with a handkerchief. French people find it gross. In Japan, it's super rude if you don't finish all the food on your plate. But in Thailand or
Amigos, I have a confession to make. I almost quit being vegan. Let me tell you why I didn't. See, I became a vegan because I realized how bad eating meat was for the environment and for the animals.
promote.